is a fortune cookie. And I think I just got the best fortune ever. It says, a great pleasure in life is doing what others say you can't. Ooh, candles. Yeehaw. Ooh, candles. The power went out. So exciting. Ready? Let's go inside. Oh, shit. So I have this giant to-do list that I need to get through in order to get back on the road. And that's what I want to do. I want to get back on the road. And it'll probably take me months, weeks that are also months. I don't know. So, and part of me is like, it doesn't matter. As long as you're working on the to-do list and you're just trucking away at it, it'll get done and then you can leave and it'll be awesome. But you know how when you're in a place that you don't want to be, it's like part of me just doesn't want to do anything. I just want to put my head in the sand and escape. But if I put my head in the sand and escape, I won't be able to leave this place. So that's my honest, that's what I'm dealing with right now. And I've been going back to things that I'm inspired by. This is my framed photograph that I ordered of Linda Hamilton. And she inspires me because she's like physically very tough. She's maternal. She has a son. She is preparing for war, and she is just seems so strong, and she doesn't put up with any crap. And she carves that thing in the table that says no fate, because she is like, I can make the changes that I need to make to my life to make it the way that I think it should be. And that to me is partly the definition of freedom. And in my own life, I want this. And I ordered this photograph in a time in my life a few years ago when I was going through the most difficult thing that I had ever gone through in my whole life. And even now I look back, I'm like, that is still the most difficult thing I've ever gone through. And I was feeling very weak and like I just barely made the right decision, but I knew that I had to make it. And because I was making a new type of decision, a decision that was very good for me, it was very hard for me to do that. And other people struggled with other things. This was my thing. And this photo was inspiring, and I hung it up. I had it around. And now I am struggling a little bit, not as much as I was a few years ago. This is a much easier situation. Like, oh no, poor me. I'm trying to get ready for a giant road trip. Like, oh, my life is so hard. Oh, but it's just stuff in my head. Ultimately, I realized the most difficult challenges for me is the stuff in my head. I know that I can change my life if I do A, B, and C, but I have to get through all the junk in my head first before I can get to the A, B, and C. The A, B, and C, like actually doing it, is the easy part. I can walk my buns over there and talk to the person that I need to get the job that I need to blah, 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 blah. It's all the junk, like fear, feeling inferior, feeling small, feeling like all this stuff. So that's me. I've overcome so much of it, but I'm still working on it. Deep in my heart, I am also this woman. This is it. This is her. This is me. Like, even her feet have muscles. Like, how's that possible? How is this possible? It's possible. I am her. She is me. Yes. She has like some kind of leopard companion with a mechanical arm. But I'm more of a wolfy kind of woman myself, so I would probably change that to a wolf, and my hair doesn't need to be pink. But it looks really awesome. And it makes me want to be like really strong, like badass. So yes, I have these role models. I don't even know what her name is. It's my name. Her name is Sarah. That's it. Yes, I do have these ideas that help me get through my first world problem day. It is the junk in your head, though. It really is. Also, I took a 3-day sabbatical while I was am still dog sitting, but I've been dog sitting for the last 3 days, and I really, really needed that. I had 2 days off work. I added an extra one. I was going to go off island and run all these errands, and then I was like, no, we're going to sit by the fire for 3 days. And that's what I did. Sat with the dog. Where's the dog? Dog. So I've been sitting by the fire, and I wrote a 5-page vision of what I want my life to be like in 5 to 10 years. I've done the vision board thing sort of before, or I'll write out what I envision my life that I wish it to be. But I have always written it as just jotting down like a few bullet points and consider it sort of an affirmation, and then I kind of will write another one maybe once a year, every 6 months, just randomly. But this time I was like, I'm gonna get real specific. So 5 pages of work life, how I spend my time, income, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it just went on. And then I also wrote a daily routine for myself in the immediate future. And today was my first day and I got really specific with that. I was like, wake up and don't look at my phone, and then brush my teeth, and then da-da-da-da, and then I kept going. And I tried it out this morning, and I would say it went well. I think that it's going to get better. So this week was just kind of like going inside the deep of deeps and getting ready. It was preparing for war, like Sarah Connor. So that is what has been going on. Yes. See, to me, my life now is really boring. It was really exciting when I was on the road. And so even with this video, I'm like feeling a little But the truth is, this is the honest part. I mean, not that the other part wasn't honest, but like, this is a real part of it. And my life, the living in car, whatever, There's a whole movement of YouTube videos and YouTube channels that do that. For me, that's like the side story. The side story is the car part. I'm a songwriter that's been on this crazy journey for a long time, and I don't even know how to begin to even tell you about it. I'm hoping that if I keep making these videos, it'll just leak out inevitably. Yeah. I love you. Don't you know?